Why, hello everyone. Welcome back to Horizon Zero Dawn on PlayFrame. We're finding out all the answers, solving all the mysteries, learning the entire story, and boy does it feel good. I keep on thinking that we've kind of reached the end, not of the game, but just of, like, understanding the full entire story of what all happened, but I love that there keeps on being a little bit more to learn. Just a few more gaps to fill that I didn't even realize were there.
Hello, Margot. How are you holding up?
Dr. Ronson, I've been getting a lot of messages, unsolicited messages from Ted.
Margot, I'm sorry. With Liz gone, we've got no one to run interference with him. I'll talk to Ted. He mostly wants updates, constant updates, hundreds of updates on things he knows nothing about. Liz used to field all of his crap.
He doesn't understand the systems at all. That was kind of by design. But he's getting pretty sketchy with me.
We just have to keep him happy. Liz always said, keep him happy.
Are you kidding? You ever hear how she talked to him?
She was managing him, Margot.
I mean, maybe I should ignore him. He's buried in his pyramid with the Hola Hola girls and Panta Antimod cuckoos. What can he do?
Hopefully nothing. Again, I kind of assumed his story had ended. Really hoping he didn't do just one more crappy thing before going down with the world he destroyed. But at this point, I guess that's putting a whole lot of faith in this character. Alright. Forward. See, it's that sort of thing right there, like talking about the story reveal sort of thing. It never would have occurred to me, like, with all the information I've received so far, that Pharaoh might have done something else past this point to screw anything up. And maybe he didn't, I don't know. But it hadn't even occurred to me before. And they waited until after we'd, like, had found out all the information of what happened to Elizabeth to then, reveal that little bit of information that Pharaoh was starting to be obnoxious, and was, like, poking and prodding and wanting to find out more about the plan and how the plan was being executed. Like, after we learn that she's gone, then we learn that he actually might have been a problem later. Like, it's just it's the right order to reveal that information in, and the timing and the pace of those little tidbits of data have been dropping just so perfectly. And it's amazing that they pulled this all off in an effectively open world game. Is really impressive.
What are we gonna plug into their heads, Liz? A whole lot of history? A whole lot of so-called truth? A whole lot of noise? It's not pablum, Liz. It's poison.
I can't tell if that means he's worried about his legacy or just an ideological difference. What did he sabotage? He definitely sabotaged something.
There's another section at the back of the crater. Looks like it survived the blast.
Because it was armored, you found the control room.
I'm on my way.
Let's go. It's funny, I feel like I need to hurry to get there before Ted screws something up. Ages ago.
I've been taking a hard look at the project.
Oh boy.
In the end, it's simple. It's clean. It's clear. Erasure. Addition. By subtraction. I can make it better, Liz. With a single stroke, make it all go away.
I really don't like the direction this is going.
Me either.
Continue.
Where am I jumping here? Aloy, do you see something? Because I don't. Oh, wait, here we go. Ah. Kinda want to see what's over here. Can I make it back? Yeah. Okay, cool. What's over here? I guess it's my way back to the entrance. If I want to leave. Let's not jump down there yet. Yep. Okay.
When I opened the hatch, the air rushed in from this side.
Because there was none inside the chamber.
But the Alphas were in there.
Welp.
I'm locked out of core control. Alpha clearance overridden. What the hell is Omega clearance? Oh no.
Alpha personnel. Sorry to alarm you, but I need you to listen, okay? To what I'm about to say. This isn't easy. See, please, stop trying to access the system, okay? See, what this is about is, I said stop trying to access the goddamn system. And what I'm trying to say is, I can't stop thinking about the ones who come after us. Those innocents. Those blameless men and women. We're gonna give them knowledge? Like it's a gift?
Ted. We've talked about this before. Apollo has 3,000 plus fail-safe conditions.
It's not a gift, it's a disease. They're the cure, and we're gonna give them the disease. Our disease? No, we can't. And it's not too late. If we're willing to sacrifice.
Ted, it doesn't need to be like this.
It already is, Samina. I did it 3 minutes ago. I've purged Apollo. It's gone, all of it, every copy.
A sacrifice? It's not a sacrifice, it's cultural obliteration, you crazy bastard! Millennia of culture!
I'm sorry. Really, I am. But sometimes, to protect innocence have to die.
Emergency alert. Planting atmosphere.
Okay. The real bummer is he's definitely dead by now, so we can't kill him.
He killed them all.
So this is why. This is why we were trapped in benighted ignorance for an innocent future. Blameless men. He never saw the slaughter in the Sun Ring. Everything these people achieved, all the knowledge of the old ones, evaporated, turned to dust, scattered to the void, like the Alphas themselves.
No. Not a void. When the hatch unsealed and scattered their ashes on the wind, it took them out among the world they made. The world we're living in. It's a monument to what they died trying to accomplish.
A monument to oblivion.
Not oblivion, silence. Hope.
So, all right, what became of him?
The master override. It's so small.
Now all you have to do is kill Hades with it.
Well, I'll do my darndest. Ooh, I want to go in here. Anything good? Anything? All right. We have our objective. Whoop.
Good?
Try not to fall to your death. The master override doesn't override gravity.
Yeah, how do I get down there? Is this a cord I can jump on? Seems sketchy. Eh. Okay. Whew.
Keep holding, keep holding.
Okay. Wasn't 100% certain that was gonna work. Glad it did, though. I'm going the right way, yeah? Am I? I'm no longer confident I am. Doesn't feel like I'm going the right way. Eh. No, I don't think so. Let me drop down here and... Okay, I need to get up there. Here we go. Here we go. How far to that workshop? Feels like it's been a while since I came through this part. Don't remember how far back it actually is. Oh, here we go.
You're here.
For a moment,
What?
our journey together has come to an end, Aloy. But before I go, I think I owe it to you to tell you the rest of the story.
Oh, yes, please.
Go on.
Some time ago, I admitted that I'd been involved with the eclipse. But I never told you the full extent of my culpability. The truth is, I was there at the beginning. I found Hades, Aloy, buried on that mountain, trapped in that shattered titan. And I served it.
What?
It promised knowledge and delivered. Such knowledge, you have no idea.
And in exchange?
I helped create the eclipse. Helped it build a cult, an army to do its will.
Why are you telling me this now?
Because your success depends on knowing this. When I found Hades, the first thing it wanted to know about was the Spire. Not Meridian. The Spire. Now why would that be?
The Spire was created by Gaia.
Which part of Gaia?
Minerva. It's code-breaking module. Gaia built spires to transmit the codes that deactivated the Pharaoh robots, shut down their biomatter conversion systems. Hades wants to send a new transmission. To wake the machines, so they can devour the world all over again.
Yes. Based on what we've learned, that's my conclusion as well.
So the Eclipse... the robots they've resurrected... they're just a means to an end. An army to capture the Spire.
Yes. So Hades can exterminate life all over again. Unless you stop it.
I want you to tell me everything. Hades, the Eclipse. Everything.
It's a long story, Aloy.
Then get started.
It began with a focus, recovered from an ancient ruin, as yours was so many years ago. In my case, the device was heavily damaged. There was just a flicker of life in it. I spent weeks studying it, attempting repairs, until finally, I succeeded. A whole new dimension of perception revealed, right before my eyes. That's when I detected it. A faint signal. Out there, something was searching, just like I was.
A real kindred spirit.
I followed the signal to its source. A shattered titan, buried in the jungles of the Jewel.
So you thought it was a Titan? An old war machine?
I didn't know what to think. I'd seen such wreckage before. The Grave Horde, for example. But this was different. This was not quite dead. It couldn't speak when I found it, until my repairs gave it a voice. So began an exchange of knowledge. It wanted to know everything about our world, its tribes and machines. But the Spire was always its foremost concern.
What did it want to know about the Spire?
Its precise location, the surrounding geography, who controlled the land. Meanwhile, Hades revealed to me many of the intricacies of ancient technology. It bid me to recover and repair more focuses. Before long, I had a couple dozen up and running.
Enough to equip a small army.
The commanders of one, anyway. I didn't care. I was learning so much. Physics, calculus. You have no idea.
And the Shadow Karja? How did they become involved?
The Karja Civil War was a happy coincidence. A perfect opportunity.
An opportunity? That's what it was to you?
Yes. Overnight, half the tribe was in exile, desperate to win back Holy Meridian. Their religion made them easy to manipulate. All I had to do was present Hades as the buried shadow of their mythology. So yes, it was an opportunity. I arranged for High Priest Bahavas to meet with Hades. Helis was there as well. And so the eclipse was born. Anything to win back Holy Meridian.
But Hades didn't care about Meridian. And neither did you.
We live in a world of fallen cities and vanished tribes. What were a few more? Besides, I was too busy setting up the cult's focus network to Hades' specifications. A thrilling technical challenge, especially with the alterations I included of my own design.
The ability for you to spy on them.
Yes, I may have been foolish enough to serve Hades, but I was never so foolish that I trusted it. I installed what the ancients used to call a back door in the network. Secret access, empowering me to monitor all activity and communications.
Keep going.
What made you turn on Hades? It certainly wasn't your conscience.
Actually, I was troubled the first time I saw the Eclipse raise an ancient war robot. With my technology. I questioned Hades about its intentions.
A little late.
Indeed. I'd already outlived my usefulness. When I completed work on the Focus Network, Hades summoned me to receive my reward. The next moment, I heard it broadcast my kill order. I've been a fugitive ever since.
So when did I come into this? Our path together?
When Olin stumbled on you. System threat detected. That got my attention. A kill order against a savage Nora girl? Why would Hades bother with that? But then I saw that this Nora girl was wearing a focus, and bore an uncanny resemblance to a great scientist of the old world. Helis moved quickly. I thought you were dead. But then I detected your focus inside the Nora mountain. The more I observed you, the more convinced I became of your extraordinary nature and usefulness. Through you, I could finally discover the secrets of the Earth. I vowed to do everything I could to ensure your success. The rest, as they used to say, is history.
You've done terrible things, Silence. But you've also done what you could to undo them. I can't say you've balanced the scale, but at least you've tried.
To be clear, Aloy, I would do it all again. A few more safeguards, perhaps, but basically the same.
Really. So much for learning from mistakes.
I've done all I can. From here on out, the rest is up to you. Take my lance. Fit the master override to it, and you have a means of injection.
Then I just need to get close enough to Hades' skull to stab it in?
Exactly.
Oh, no problem. Silence! Where will you go?
Elsewhere and everywhere. There's so much more to discover before the world ends.
And all this?
I leave it to you, of course. As it turned out, it was yours all along. I was merely trespassing.
Your lance, huh? Tell me of this lance. Ooh. All right then. That'll do. Okay. Gonna play it or no? There we go.
I traveled far to find you. I heard your transmission. It was you, wasn't it? Entity is not known. I'm called Silence, and you are. I don't think you'd have called out if it wasn't something you wanted. You called, I responded. Will you tell me your name? Hades. You are a creation of the ancients. A war machine? Define timeline. Time? Ah. It is the 13th king of the Karja Sanctum's reign. Define Karja. We're getting ahead of ourselves. Were you created by the ancients? I wonder how long you waited here, buried, until I chanced upon you. How long you'd have to wait for another. You're obviously very powerful, but you're not going to get anywhere without me. Titan Frame merely houses intellect. Define Karja. Now that's more like it. Task is complete. Yes. The focus network is active, built to your specifications. Check it yourself if you must. I'll wait. But I remind you of the reward you've been withholding. Quantum processing? Data has been compiled. Volume too great for transfer. How inconvenient for me. Come before me. You shall receive your reward. Very well. Healus. Threat detected inside Eclipse.
Speak its name, O Shadow, and it will die.
You will eliminate this one. Silence.
Silence. Yes. A truth whispered at night is seen in the day. He was never one of us. It will be done.
And
preparations are complete.
Ah, Lucent Bahavas. Behold, as I promised you.
What manner of great machine is this? I've never seen such a thing. Stay! Stay your ground, Karja in shadow!
Incorrect. Bow before the buried shadow.
The buried shadow, I don't understand.
Did Araman understand the glint hawk that perched upon the alight?
It speaks scripture.
Araman followed the shadow cast from the spire.
To the mesa where Holy Meridian was founded.
You will follow the shadow once more.
I am a righteous man, chosen of the sun. But in times of need, the powers of shadow can accomplish what the sun alone cannot. Will you return to us what is ours, O shadow of prophecy?
An army is required. Obey, and Meridian is yours.
Of our obedience you can be certain.
So many good, tasty stories in these last couple of weeks. It's been very good. Okay, so we have a mission.
I have to tell Avad that the Eclipse are ready to strike. After what happened with Derval, I know he'll defend the city. But the Spire...
Well, our work is definitely cut out for us, and we have our heading. But, now, arguably, there are side quests I could still do. But I'm not, there's so much momentum going forward now that I'm not inclined, I think, to do side questy things and stop all this. I'm ready to go and do this here mission, which really feels like it's, I feels now like we're headed toward true end game stuff. I know there's also DLC stuff. I could go do DLC stuff, but I've been told that it works just as well whenever you choose to go do the DLC. Like apparently the actual story and dialogue and stuff like that reflect whatever you've already done in the main quest, which is really cool. And it sounds like the DLC is also very large, so stopping this momentum to go do a very large thing and then come back and finishing this seems like it would feel weird. Let's go ahead and charge ahead with the main story quest and finish that first, because that's what most people would have done when this game came out. Then, once that's wrapped up, then we'll go do DLC stuff. Hey, something got repaired. All right, Sobek Journal, 11/19/64. A repaired file. Just wrapped inspection of Gaia Prime site. Construction's well underway, reactor installed. Plans for control room remind me of starship bridges on those cheesy old sci-fi vids. Living spaces for alphas already completed, prefab modules. Fingers crossed we never have to seal ourselves in here. Not that Elysium sounds much better. Spent last week at the Bryce site, designing Zero Dawn project labs, drawing up protocols. The base we're repurposing was huge, plenty of room for workspaces and residence blocks. The work crew is already set up my office/lab. Not a fan of the glass wall. Guess Murray's intention was to ensconce me as all-seeing presence. Ugh. Opposite effect. Makes me feel watched, on display. Tempted to paint it over. Harris recorded his presentation yesterday. Suitably bleak. Scheduled to record mine Friday. As soon as reception, lounge, holo theaters, and first residence block at Zero Dawn site are finished, we'll start processing the candidates being held outside Tucson. 27 already. Extraction teams prioritizing Pacific Rim and Aussie candidates. How scared and confused they must be. Snatched off the street, carted across the world, held in cells. Here's hoping they understand once they see the big picture. Gonna catch a few hours of sleep here, then fly back to the Zero Dawn site. Harris promised delivery of QB lattices by noon. Expect Mark 1 will take 2 weeks to machine, assemble, and test. I aim to launch Gaia to 0.6T grounding. From there, I'll spin her up past 1.0T. Wonder how long it'll take to break the 1.38T record. MIE can go hang. Sleep. I hope the rest of these little journals pop up soon, because I want to read them. Anyway. I mean, yeah, we've got to be near the end, actually, now that I look at this, because collectibles, no data points. Here, okay. So, we've got almost all the audio data points. Apparently, I've missed, 2 somewhere. And, a couple holograms randomly. but we've kind of, like, fleshed out all this stuff. That tells me there's not a whole lot left to do. And that's all right. Seems like we're building up to a suitably big climax, and I am here for it. I know. Apparently my controller isn't, but I am. Dual shock. Okay, got another controller. We're still in business. You know, it occurs to me, and I'm a little annoyed by the fact that, apparently there were some other power cells out and about that I just didn't find along the way. Bleh. Who knows where in this wide world those things are. Oh well. This game has been a heck of a thing.
This isn't up to their usual standard.
I see you over there. No, not happening. We got places we're going to head. And you know what? Let's actually plan on doing that next time. I know it's a little bit short for an episode of Horizon, but I get the feeling once we get into town, things are going to start accelerating quickly. And I have no idea how long it's going to take to get through these last few missions or whatever. So I'll see y'all Wednesday, and we'll maybe conclude the main story. I don't know. We'll find out. Y'all have a good one. I'm really looking forward to seeing what happens over there. Let's find out together next time. See you later and goodbye. Oh wow, there's sparks on it now. That's cool. Look at the sparks. Neat. Anyway, y'all, see you later and goodbye again.